5.16. A woman carries the testicular feminization mutation on one of her X chromosomes. The other X carries a wild type allele. If the woman marries a normal man, what fraction of her children will be phenotypically female? Of these, what fraction will be fertile? And so you really just have to draw out the genotypes of the individuals and then also understand exactly what the testicular feminization mutation from the chapter and lecture, what that does. And so here we have the mutant allele on one of the X chromosomes of the female, and then the male doesn't have the X chromosome. And so this is our cross. X mutant, X wild type, mating with X wild type Y. And so we can just do a Punnett square here. This is the Punnett square. We'll distribute them through the entire Punnett square. Then let's look at what the phenotype is going to be. So with this first one on the upper left-hand box, we have wild type and the testicular feminization. So that individual is going to be female, right? Remember, in order to be male, you have to have the testosterone determination factor on the Y chromosome, or the SRY gene on the Y chromosome, right? And then also you have to be wild type on the X chromosome at that testicular feminization at that gene. And so this individual would be female, right? This individual, obviously, with two wild type alleles, this female will also be, this individual will also be female. This individual is just your regular run of your mill phenotypic male individual. But this individual would have the SRY gene on the Y chromosome, but then have that testicular feminization mutation. Therefore, this individual would be phenotypically female. And so all three of these individuals would be female, right? So 3 out of the 4 possibilities would be phenotypically female. So that equals, so the probability that you'd have a phenotypically a female, right, from a phenotypic perspective, is 3/4. So of these females, what fraction will be fertile? And that also requires you to know a little bit about the information in the chapter and the lecture. And the individuals that are X with the testicular feminization mutation and Y will be phenotypically female, but they will be infertile. So 2 of the 3 females here will be fertile. Okay, so this is just a problem that requires you to not only do a little bit of probability, but also at the same time to have some knowledge from the chapter and the lectures.